Oh.
Ah! Kaz is a potato!
Yeah.
Yes, I am.
Ha ha ha.
I was not expecting the potato acquisition.
I made a talkie version of my VTuber and decided I was going to use it
Fabulous.
Fabulous.
because it is a VTuber. It's a potato.
So I burnt my tongue today, and it still feels
Oh, I hate
no.
that.
weird. A little weird feeling. Ugh. Gone by.
I'm just laughing at y'all's reaction.
Oh my god, it's a tuber.
It's a
I'm
tuber.
a bird.
I am a tuber.
You guys want to get started? I need to get some water real quick. I will be right back.
Mm-hmm.
KK.
There we go. Now my face is shamed, so I won't be distracted by snowball during. So I am now part of the Switch gang. Yay!
Yes.
Wonderful. We can add
All
you
right.
friends.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I know I got it yesterday, and like I got it and I came home and I set everything up, and my roommate was like, "Dang, you got it already?" I said, "Yeah, Best Buy. It was ready within the hour." Very good.
An OLED
Who
too,
goes?
which is nice.
Huh?
I said an OLED too, which is nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I was like, I mean, at this point, I may as well just go big or go home. Yeah. And then I set it up to the TV, and then I realized I was like, oh, I can only get YouTube on here, so I'm gonna have to keep the PS4 out here for like everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I finally just broke down and got a firelight stick for my room because my
Mm-hmm.
controllers for my old PS3 finally crapped out, and they only
Mm.
sell like cheap knockoff versions now. You could like literally cannot buy like legit Sony controllers anymore.
Yeah.
So I was just like, they're just gonna die in like 6 months. I might as well just get a Fire Stick, and then I can have Crunchyroll and a few other things as well.
Yeah. Yeah. And thankfully,
Yeah.
the fire sticks are still. I think they're still reasonably priced.
20. I think mine was 20 or 30.
Yeah.
It's the light, so it doesn't have like a ton of functions, but I don't need a ton of functions. I just need access to apps.
Mm-hmm.
Because that was the other thing too, was that PS3 doesn't have support for like anything except YouTube now. And even then YouTube like likes to fuck up every so often and you have to completely
Yep.
reinstall it. And I'm just like, yeah, I'm done. I'm just gonna get a freaking Fire Stick.
Yeah. I had a Fire Stick. I had one when I lived in my apartment in Orlando. I had the PS4 out in the living room, and then I had the Fire Stick in the bedroom.
Mm.
because I was like, if I want to go lay down in bed, I want something to watch.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. You get it.
Because I didn't have like the iPad. I didn't have the iPad at the time, so.
Mm-hmm. Leia watches on her phone, and I'm just like, I can't do that. It hurts my neck.
Yeah.
Eh.
And I'm like addicted to this stupid ass Dreamlight Valley game. I don't know why, but I had to buy it. So I have all the Legend of Zelda games in my wish list for later.
Pokemans.
And Pokemon. But I'm
Pokemon.
not sure which one I'm supposed to get. So I didn't do anything because I was going to talk to you guys
Doesn't
first.
matter.
It doesn't matter.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We
Scarlet or
all
Violet
have
doesn't
the
matter.
others.
Yeah.
So
Go with-
whichever lizard you like the idea of better. Look at
Well,
their design. Decide.
I know you, Rin, told me a specific one, but I couldn't remember.
Okay, so I
well-
was basically saying that there's like 5 different Pokemon games that are available for Switch.
Mhm.
Shining Pearl and Brilliant Diamond are remakes of the older ones.
Mhm.
Sword and Shield was the one before the current generation. Scarlet Violet is the current generation. Legends Arceus is technically a spin-off,
Mhm.
and it is very different from the Pokemon that we're used to.
And Let's Go
Yeah.
Pikachu and Let's Go
Go.
Eevee are pseudo remakes of Gen 1.
Yep.
Oh
Emphasis
That's
on
true.
pseudo.
There's them
So-
still too.
Yep.
The only thing you need to know with Scarlet and Violet is, do you want past or do you want future?
Yes.
Mhm.
Do you
So-
want hot cave mom or do you want hot dad?
Yeah.
Do you want sad?
Hot
future
future
dad?
Hot cave mom or hot future dad?
Hot cave mom or hot nerd future dad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because he
You
is
get
totally a
both
Star Trek
nerds.
fanboy. I will
Yeah.
not hear otherwise.
Oh yeah, he's totally
Yeah.
a Star Trek fanboy.
I
Oh,
was
yes,
the main
absolutely.
reason I even mentioned Arceus is because that's the game that Atamon is from.
Yeah.
But
Mhm.
as far as like
Arceus is also fun.
Arceus is
Arceus
super
is
fun.
really fun.
But the super
Yeah.
current, like the current gen is Scarlet Violet.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Which is the one that all you guys were playing, including
Tess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tess.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I definitely want another Legends though because I love the gameplay so much.
Yes.
I
Fun.
wish they had carried over her catching Pokemon and like that in Scarlet Violet because I like being able to just throw a Pokeball at a Pokemon to catch it instead
Yes.
of, oh, I have to
Engage
get
in
into
battle.
a battle.
There are lots of rumors, but right now there are just rumors, so wait until Pokemon Day.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm desperately hoping.
Well,
I
mean,
would
be
say
happy.
for right now, Effie, probably Scarlet or Violet.
Yeah.
Just because most of us have like full decks or near full decks completion, so we can help you out really easily.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Plus,
Um,
good story, really, really good story.
Yeah.
You will get to know Ardbert's girlfriend.
Yes.
Kind of.
Kind of.
Well, I mean, she's the pro tag, so I mean, there's only so much there. But
Mhm.
Ah.
you'll get to know everyone around her, and yeah, I aged her up so that she could totally date Ardbert.
So
And there's still a pretty big age gap there, so
there is, because he's in his 30s. Also, completely off of that topic, I just saw something that made me internally squeal.
What?
Rooster Teeth are still in talks to make Volume 10 of Ruby happen. They seem to be looking for partners. Volume 9 will be available for all members on Rooster Teeth, so they are bringing it back to the Rooster Teeth website starting March 30th. First members will get opportunity to experience weekly exclusive bonus content, including a retrospective of Volume 9 1 year after its release, a Ruby Volume 9 Beyond, a storybook-style anthology series, and also a new Grim Campaign D&D session.
oh, bitch. You're a butt. I know there's food in there. That's my food.
But I'm happy. I'm so happy that they're still trying to get it to work.
I am
Please,
happy
please,
too.
please, please, I need volume 10. You cannot end on that cliffhanger. Anyway. What were we doing last time?
Where are we?
Running! Run away! Run away!
Ray
Oh yeah.
so bravely ran away.
Because the Temple of Tiamat has lifted into the sky. It's floating. Let's see here. You met back up with Derek.
Yes.
You looked back at that thing and went, yeah, let's get a little further away.
Bravely ran away.
So apparently bluff to the east. Apparently we're over here. Calaman's surviving soldiers made camp on a bluff east of the city of Lost Names, or what remains of it. In the distance, a constellation of rocks float in the air, some the size of islands, others little more than boulders. However, the largest island advances south from the ruins, positioning itself above the assembling Dragon Army forces. The island holds aloft a sinister temple with otherworldly violet light gleaming from its cracked walls. Its exposed foundations crawl with creatures of blackened bone and violet flame. As you watch, several of these skeletal dragons spread tattered wings, lurching into the sky to circle the citadel like gigantic vultures.
Lovely.
It's a good thing
Thanks, I hate it.
It's a good thing we bravely ran away.
Yeah.
Yes. Derek wants to know, what the heck is that? What did you guys learn? What happened? You know.
I'm shocked he's not asking us what we did.
You
What did you do?
look, he wants to know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we overpowered a big boss, and then this happened.
This sure
That's really all you need to know.
Boy, things did happen.
Overpowered is an understatement.
Well, yeah. I wasn't sure how else to say it. Pummeling. We pummeled. We murdered. We, did a stabby. You take your pick of which one you like best.
Look, all I'm gonna say is we did kind of do our thing.
We we did.
We did what we were sent to do.
Unfortunately, that.
Look, it's the consequences of not our actions.
Look, it's the consequences of someone else's actions.
We did our job. Just this was mission creep. Nobody told us this was going to happen. But
I don't think
seriously,
anyone
we're
could
gonna
have
say
guessed
we
this would.
decapitated a bunch of the Dragon Army's leaders, but then Soth did a thing.
Boy, did he ever.
Soft did a thing. Yep. That sounds about right.
So shit happened, he understands. The thing lifted off. Shit's fucked. Darrett says, yeah, there's fuck all he can do with that. Pointing at the tower.
I imagine there's
I
fuck all
would
any of
say-
us can do with that.
I
Yeah.
would say y'all get, y'all gather yourselves and get the fuck out of
He
here.
says that he has already had the ships move up here.
Well, that's
So
good.
you guys can make it to some of their ships and book it back to Calaman to tell Marshal Vendry that shit's fucked, he thinks that would be a good idea. Obviously,
Yeah.
the rest of the army is going to, take one ship. The rest of the army will follow.
Punksa is just going to walk up to Garrett, put her hand on his shoulder, and say, I hope you realize we're counting on you not trying to do anything about that, and point to the big floating temple.
I mean, Punksha, he already said there's nothing
Uh-huh.
he can do about it. I don't think he's planning on trying.
His plan is to get the rest of the army back too.
Exactly.
Punksa just looks at it and says, but does anyone believe that we wouldn't try?
Yeah,
Also,
that's what I was thinking.
That's why we're leaving.
Yes.
Barrett in armor.
Aww. I love him. I want to switch his face.
Garrett and say, oh, by the way, we've kind of been spreading out false rumors through the Dragon Army that you may be working for Soth. Just roll with it. It'll help sow confusion.
Barrett rubs his face. Why? Function thinks it'll help, okay?
I mean, if they're headed back to Calaman, hopefully they won't have to do anything about that.
Look, we just want Garrett to tell the right story for us. Or at least not say, fuck you, Soth, in front of the Dragon Army.
I mean, maybe the story just has a plot twist. Maybe they were working with Thoth, but then, plot twist, they decided, no, we're against him. We just decided to play along so we could get close to him. That's entirely possible, just saying.
Uh-huh.
Honestly, it would be even more confusing that way.
Mm-hmm.
Surprise, confusion, and a fanatical devotion to the Lord Soth, or maybe not.
Yeah.
Maybe not. Anyway, I don't know if any of us know what to do about that thing. And I'm not sure what our plan of action is now that we don't know what to do about that thing.
I think the basic plan is Calaman has walls. That may help. Walls might be helpful.
Punksa thinks getting back to would probably be a good idea. And it is a short trip over to Jay.
Yep.
The all is lost moment.
The all is lost moment. Which is kind of funny because the music that's playing right now sounds very all is lost. I was hoping for something a little more inspirational, but okay. So yes, we're going to go tell people things and stuff happened, and look, that thing that's floating in the sky is only like a third our fault.
I would say we have a little less responsibility than that.
Yeah, I don't think we really had any responsibility at all. We did our best to have that not happen with the information that we had, being that we didn't know that was gonna happen. So I think we are blameless in this.
Pinches Darrett's cheeks. So cute.
He's
and I'm small. I see you also got new armor.
I was gonna say, you know where he got this armor.
I do. I just wanted someone to notice my robes. I worked hard for that shit.
Look, we can just go into the alchemy place when we get back, and I'm sure that the black-robed wizard lady will have nothing but good things to say about your new white robes. Yes, I may be.
Definitely.
Who was the
Totally.
one that you guys were trying to set Azara with?
He's long
Ian?
gone.
He's gone.
He's
He's long
gone?
gone.
Yeah.
I don't know why I can't ever remember his goddamn name.
That's fine.
It's
Callum-
fine,
yeah.
he's gone.
Irrelevant.
Dalamar is his name,
There we go.
and he's gone. He's long gone.
Irrelevant.
Who needs his ass anyway?
There, it's
We
a kitty,
don't.
though.
Exactly.
We can just set Azara up with a nice girl.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
The whole party's
she-
frickin' gay.
Well, she had a slightly, she thought what's her face was hot. That elf.
Ah, the Vanishing Elf, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
hot, but she's so flighty.
yeah, unfortunately.
I was half expecting to hear I can fix her.
I mean, she probably could.
Mm-hmm.
If anyone could.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and before we do this, Punks is just going to pause and look at Darrett and say, "My babies can come on the boat, right?" Pet her, reach up and stroke her dragonelles under the chin.
I don't know if
He
they're
assumes
gonna
you have
fit.
food for him.
No.
He sees no. Yeah, they've been well behaved so far.
Poor guy, so scared.
Mhm.
Not so much scared, just unsure how to deal with all of Punksa.
Uh-huh.
I mean, we don't really know how to deal with all the punks either. We just kind of go with it.
And get out
I
of
think
the
that
way.
is the way to deal with Punksa. Just just go with the flow. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Punks is just going to smile, pet her babies, and say, "Okay, we'll go east, and we can get there pretty quick with my babies."
Pretty quickly,
On
Dragon
board
Elves
the note
zoom,
boat.
zoom the coast.
Zoom, zoom.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I am double checking something down here. That's terrible. Also, I'm staring at this thing and I'm like, I found you, you old man.
Mm,
Don't worry about it. Try to make sure we get it. But okay. So zoom to J.
Zoom, zoom,
Zoom,
Jay.
to J via J.
Yeah.
On your way, you see. My brain is just do.
Food for the babies or not food for the babies?
You see not food for the babies, but also some food for the babies. 4 dragonelles. 3 of them red, 1 of them coppery.
Crap.
The Dragon Army, one of the Dragon Army, the red ones, because Dragon Army ones have been red so far, throws a net at the coppery one, and they crash.
Punks is just going to look at the baby she's riding with Sid and going to say, "That is not all right. Don't you agree?"
mm,
Yeah, it's a bit rough.
mm-hmm.
Okay.
Just going to whisper to it, "Take us down, and let's show them who the best dragonelles in the world are." You.
Mm,
Return of MS Paint Map!
Yay!
We have.
yay.
Oh, I forgot to delete that one. We have.
Oh. looks like Madeira's HP. Is it updated because it's the
Yeah.
old
Oh
map?
yeah, this is
It's
an
age.
old map. Maybe I should just delete everybody real quick.
Yeah.
Probably.
Probably a good idea.
There you go.
And there's Punks' babies that come out with the third one. Even though it's just dragon.
That's
No, this is a Punks'
not the right HP
I'm
either.
Whittle. I'm Whittle.
Well,
So apparently, when I renamed the Dragon Hill to Puncture's Dragon Hill, I renamed all of the dragons.
Oops.
Oops.
Every dragon. I mean, it's accurate.
mm-hmm.
Puncture thinks they're all.
Every Dragonale is now Punx's Dragonale.
Oh, also, speaking of Punctia and her Dragonelles, I got to a part in Baldur's Gate 3 where I found somebody's letter talking about somebody else trying to make a bullet tame. And it's just,
Yes.
a bullet is
Jesus.
not a pet. I know a certain half-orc
No.
who would disagree.
Mm,
Punx says not with that attitude, it's not.
Exactly.
Says, can you feed it and keep it happy?
I don't know if you can keep Boulez happy.
I'm sure you could keep Boulay fed for a meal.
Yeah.
Oh, Nissa is tiny again.
Nissa is tiny.
Yep, I am tiny. Yep, I mean that's nothing new though.
mm-hmm.
We need actual puncture.
Need
I
Punxta,
thought I
we
did.
need
No, I moved
Azara.
the other Punks'
I'm
dragon.
going.
Yay! Everyone's here. Are we rolling for the initiative?
What are we fighting?
We have.
Dragonelles. More Dragonelles. Or wait,
Yay.
it's Dragonelles and something else?
We
Dragon
have
So
Elves
it's
and
Dragon
Riders.
Army on Dragonelles, and then they were chasing another Dragonelle down.
Facing a wasteland.
That's the one without an
Dragonelle.
actual icon.
Yes. So we are now here.
It looks like I did. Did I
Fighting.
just not clear turn order last time?
You did not
You did.
clear.
I guess not.
Or you didn't clear the
Fighting.
concentration at least.
Anyway, we're fighting to obtain another baby for Punxta.
Okay.
Yep.
Because we all know this is how it's gonna end.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes, of course.
Okay.
the Dragon Army says they follow a Dragon Queen. No. This is the Dragon Queen.
Yes. Damn, high rolls. Watch this not actually happen.
Alright, I have my token selected. So
No.
yeah, that's about normal for my initiative. Ah.
You and I need a roll.
We also need Punks' Dragonels to roll their initiative, but I forgot how to do that.
Can you select their token? I rolled slightly higher than Mantha, narrowly.
There it is. Open character sheet. We're going to have to be doing a lot of mousing over to see which Dragonel is which.
Okay. 1 puncture Dragonelle, 2 puncture Dragonelle, 3 puncture.
Did my rolls overwrite yours?
I did not actually roll for the Dragonelles because I looked at this thing and it says that the Dragonelles will just
Do what the Dragon Riders do. Okay.
yeah. So I'm going by Dragon Riders.
All right then.
Yes, I did see all 3 of those light up. Okay, Azara,
Yeah.
you are first on the initiatives.
Oh, damn. That's unusual. Okay. Well. Who's this? Is this one of the Dragonelles here? The one in the front that doesn't have a picture?
The one in the front with a picture is a different colored Dragonelle and it is tangled in a net.
The one that,
Okay.
That's the one that we do not want to do.
So which are the ones that we're allowed to hurt?
The 3 that are surrounding the
Yeah,
The
the
3 with
the,
icons that are on the other side of the map.
the
Okay,
3 that are near us are ours.
So I'm gonna do. I guess
Ideally,
this-
you would want to target the riders.
Yeah.
Yeah, the writers. The stupid. It won't let me. So just choose a writer, and I'll attack it.
Suki,
If
do
you
you
hold
wanna?
your mouse over
That
one
one.
and hold
Yeah.
down, and you can choose. Like
I'm on the iPad, so I can't. It won't let me. do it.
Yeah.
That one? Okay,
Yeah.
closest one?
Yeah. Yeah.
Just say the one closest to us.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, that reminds me. I need to do
Yes.
something.
Azara starting off angry.
As you do. I mean,
Well, Colossus like the
witnessing
first one, but
I mean,
witnessing
Yeah.
animal abuse is never fun.
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And we want
Yes.
to save. We want to save the baby.
they're all babies.
This time you get your.
Go.
There it goes. I heard the noise before anything showed up on Roll20, and I'm like,
No.
pass. Okay. Sid.
Well, I mean, pretty much same brain as everyone else on this one. Get the writer, save the Dragonelles. So, same target. As I try to remember where I put my stuff. There it is. You were gonna land on 15. Rude dice.
Rude of them.
How rude of them not to know.
Seriously.
Sadly,
Well,
no.
better.
No?
Really?
God
Get
damn
An
it!
18? No? Oh boy.
They are in the good Dragon Army armor.
Oh, of course they fucking are.
Well-
Well, they're the poopy ones then. They're the poopiest of the poopy.
After all, they're humans.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Nissa.
I'm gonna do a magic missile, one at each of the poopies. +1 because of Rod.
To each or all. I missed.
I'm doing 1 missile for each of the human poopies.
That's where my brain got confused. Okay.
It's not much damage, but it adds up.
Yeah, huh?
It sure does.
And I'm not even worried about it because it's 120 feet. I mean, I guess I could measure just to be on the safe side. You're fine. You're
fine.
fine. You're fine. So yes, I figured I was, but I would just check just to be sure. Cause 120 feet is the maximum.
Puncture child number 1.
And Punksa, riding on its back, will...
Reminds me, what is the good dragon army armor made of?
Hi, Fenris.
I like how everyone starts nervously laughing now when I ask that.
Oh, that wasn't a nervous laugh.
Narrow vertical strips of metal riveted to a backing of leather.
Backing of leather, that might actually make it less effective. Damn it.
Oh,
well.
that explains it though.
They're in
Why I
splint.
can't get it with an 18. Fuck you and you're above 18.
And it's got chain on the joints, but yeah, supposedly it's padded.
Yeah.
But hot metal is still hot. They probably would want to strip either way.
That's true.
Okay, so Punksa riding on Baby will be flying. I believe its flying move speed is its flying move speed.
And yes, Leia is quite literally a tuber as in a potato.
I thought it was funny.
Oh, that.
You have 60 feet, so plenty. So Punksa, riding on her dragon, is going to fly over. She's just going to say, "You might want to turn around. This one's ours." She's just going to pet her dragon on the neck and say, "See dinner up there? See dinner?" And he is going to bite, or he's going to claw.
Claw at dinner number 1.
Delicious dinner.
Nope, that was... I think it tried to roll advantage, but...
Well, I take left anyway, so...
Yep. Oh no, it makes 2 rend attacks, so...
Yes.
So 1 hit.
I can't do math today.
14. Assuming a 23 hits.
Yeah, 23 hits. Well, I fucked up that. There we go.
Okay, my timing was a little perfect on that. considering what Fenris just said there.
Yeah. Just must make delicious fries out of you and cover you in nacho cheese.
And then I redeemed Dumb Ways to Die.
Yes.
Dumb ways to die.
Thank you.
Oh, yep, you sure are.
Such devastation.
This was exactly our intention.
Okay, so claw number 1 hit. Guy's still alive.
Claw number 2 missed. I think it would have been 2.
Emotional damage.
Emotional damage.
That could actually make sense what it's doing, but I could have sworn I rolled things that don't have multi-attack and it does both.
That's bizarre.
17 does not hit them, so...
Okay, well,
let's just go with that. Yeah, easier that way.
Do it.
Okay.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
Okay. Dragonelle is entangled.
Giant food snacks.
Delicious.
Giant wolf snack!
Giant
Giant Woodmon.
Giant Woodmon.
Mm. What is that a reference to?
Cold snacks are real.
Digimon.
Well, yes.
Wasn't it
was
like
a
an
really-
episode?
It was a really bad inside joke from Digital Dive days.
Oh, that's what it was, yeah.
Ah.
Thou payest not mine son.
So I would not be surprised if there was actually a giant Woodmon
Yeah.
in any of those
Yes.
episodes. The joke is there. You have to take it.
Uh-huh.
Dive days, I think, were also Wailord on
Yeah,
or Hot Wailord on Skitty Action.
Yes.
Oh, I understand.
It
I
was
understand the joke now.
Hot Wailord on Skitty Action. I think came from elsewhere, and then we just took the the Pokemon variant of it and said Hot Waymon on Tailmon Action.
Yes.
Mm.
That
Made
was
it
the
into a Digimon
answer
one.
to anytime somebody came back to, because we just had like the old AOL chat. Anytime anybody came back to chat after being gone for an extended period, they asked, "What did I miss?" And it was
Porn.
porn, Hot Wailord on Skitty Action.
I see.
Like, I don't care how many people hated us. It was fun.
We had fun, and that was the important thing.
We had fun, and people were just jealous.
And now the Dragon Army officer must be very confused about what's going on.
Yes.
Well, a different one tried to shoot you with a crossbow and failed. So, I
Oh,
Wow.
we're playing that
Squeaky,
game
squeaky,
now, huh?
squeaky, squeaky,
Your aim
squeaky, 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 squeaky.
The squeakiest of squeakies.
Let's look
You
at
want me
the
to hold
north
on to the
one.
cat? I'll hold on to your cat for you. I'll give it pets and loves.
Hey, they shout to the Dragon Army officer. Do you know what the convection effect is?
Oh, you're getting technical on this. Yes, love it.
No one likes nerd humor.
Mm.
I
What's about
appreciate
you
nerd
find
humor.
out?
Hold up. Let them cook.
which one?
Let them cook.
Him?
North
Okay, pew
one.
pew.
I do love me some nerd humor.
We should probably put a fire symbol or something on that one. Because, yeah, their armor, it is cooking. And,
Let's see here. Nothing really looks like. Okay, it can be fire if we squint.
Looks pretty fiery to me.
close enough for jazz.
Close enough.
Besides, it doesn't need to last long. Just the
Good
rest
enough
of
for
us like-
government work.
Looks like it could char me to a crisp.
Concentration
Yes,
maintaining. Turn concludes with them squeaking a little bit further back.
Puncta,
Oh my
Southmost,
goodness.
baby.
Tibble, come here,
Most
sweetie.
baby.
Come here, sweetie. Come here.
Most baby.
Really? What's up? Why are you being
Oh,
a whiny butt?
Punksa Southmost baby says, "Hey, you can't hog all the food."
Are you a whiny child? Are you a whiny child, Tibble?
Yes.
Always.
I gave him tummy kisses. He's not very happy about that.
The rider. One
So
crit
technically-
miss, one possible hit.
One hit, yes. Also on the.
Also on the rider, yes. The babies want the same snack. Punksa is going to have to delegate, I think.
The closest snack is not always the best snack, children.
But it wants it, so I want it.
Correct. Mid-ear.
All right. Okay. Let's see.
Come here, baby.
Oh,
You okay?
I can't get entirely over to that guy, but that's okay. Just out here, I think was about where I could. Where is the? There's good. Hop over here to help protect that baby. New baby. And the guy that's on fire is going to get lightning javelin chucked at him. No. And that was all. Let's try again. All right.
There you go.
That looks nice.
Uh-huh. That's one go.
I missed which one you're attacking.
The one that's on fire. And you know what? I'm gonna burn an action surge. So, twice more.
Yes.
Since presumably all of the over 20s hit.
Yes.
Huzzah.
Really quick, I want to look through that lightning again. Lightning? Let me double check what it's doing. That damage is wrong.
Is it?
Plus 46 after I make.
Okay, plus 40. Add a 40.
I have to, yeah, so each roll, give me a second. So starting with the one that did 9, I had to do a dex check.
Mm-hmm.
He made that one, but roll 4d6 and he takes half on the first one. Wait. Make a ranged attack on a target. On a hit, the target takes damage from the javelin plus 46. So you're using it as ranged. So
yeah,
I read it wrong. If you use a command word, you do a 5-foot line, 120 feet, a straight shot of lightning.
Oh shit!
That's where they need the dex save. But, and that's the magic weapon part of it.
Damn!
It doesn't specify if regular ranged attackness is magic weaponness. Here, I'm copying this into chat again.
Oh boy.
Let me see, 13. 6.
unless you're just using them as a magic weapon that you're yeeting, because this actually looks like you choose lightning to lightning blast between you and then the person, and then you hit them with the javelin.
Sorry.
Okay. So yeah. Each creature in the line, excluding you and the target, must make the D6 success.
Yeah,
So yeah.
If you're just using them as regular javelins, then we're done with damage.
Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing in between.
Okay. So you're just peppering
No,
the
wait,
dude.
on the hit, the target takes damage.
But yeah, that looks...
Takes
What
the
I'm
46.
seeing is, for example, you choose to hit... I'm seeing if you stood here and you chose to hit this guy, you would make a blast of lightning. He wouldn't get caught in it. Or here, if you sat here and tried blasting this guy would have to make the dodge, then this guy gets the ranged attack.
Yeah.
So I think you have to command word it to get the lightning at all.
Yeah. And I can only use it once, so I since I have 3 of them, I got 3 shots of that. But I was just using the normal javelin since there's not really anything in between I particularly need to
Fry?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not yet.
In that case, we're done.
Yeah.
I understand
We'll worry
the
about
weapon.
that next turn.
That's a problem for tomorrow, Midir.
By tomorrow, Midir, mean next turn, Midir.
Uh-huh.
Yep. Future
Midir in
Midir.
6 seconds.
A problem for future Midir.
$13 damage from a crossbow bolt to Midir. 10 of it is piercing, 3 of it is fire.
Okay, I'm not raging since we didn't have time
13
for a
damage
rest,
then.
so I am out of rages.
Oh, you had time for a rest.
Oh, did we?
Waterfall.
Oh, did we?
Didn't you guys just level up upon exiting?
Yeah.
We did.
And
But
then
we
you
were-
met Barrett at camp?
Yes.
Oh.
Okay.
We forgot to take a nap.
Okay, so is that a long rest then?
Yes.
AFK a quick minute.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, we gotta.
So everybody has their stuff back.
Yes. Except my action surge, because I used that.
Yes.
Hooray. Oh. I'll just... Well, we had a short nap. Was that a short rest or a long rest?
Long rest.
Oh, okay.
Long.
Is it enough time to be a new day?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
Typically, it's an overnight nap.
Mm-hmm.
So 2.
And I have soda. I have been hydrating.
Good.
I will get water when I finish the bottle off.
Okay, so new moon. Yay, I get my ray of sickness. I love that for
Hooray.
me.
Hello, Rico. Easy, Rico. Does the child wish to come up? Reiko. Baby girl. Oh. Do you want to come up or not? Oh, big purry baby. Oof.
Oh.
Whoa. She was with me my entire work shift. And she
Aw.
was sleeping so
She's a good
hard
girl.
that she was snoring.
Oh.
I heard her snoring. She's loud.
She's so loud when she snores.
I was legitimately worried that something was wrong with one of the cats.
Nope, it's just Reiko snoring. She was just that passed out.
Mm-hmm.
I love it when kitties are super duper zonked out.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I was adding
Cute.
photos to all of the family trees I made today. Because there's a gallery feature for people who subscribe to this service, which I did for a year. So I was putting like all of my screenshots of the various characters, and all of a sudden there was a Tybalt on my chest. I literally just looked at him and was like, buddy, I'm doing stuff. And he looks at me and he goes, burp, and then he just makes himself comfy.
Yep.
Yeah.
He says, "No, you're not." He says, "You're holding me. That's what you're doing."
He's like, well, if he settles down enough, I can do both.
Yes, that is the problem.
But then you're paying less attention to him. That is not acceptable, Mother.
I mean, he's just gonna go away anyway as soon as I breathe too deep. He wants to be near me, but he's also really fucking finicky about, whatever I do, like I have any sort of biological function at all. And he's like, nope, I'm done.
He is a very
Dumb
restless
baby.
boy.
He really is.
So, Punksa has 3 targets, and 3 do not hurt if we can avoid it. So she's going to go to the one that isn't occupied at the moment, leap over to his Dragonelle, and just start beating him about the head.
You know what? Sometimes the most simple answer is the best.
Yeah.
She is going to need the athletics check to maintain her balance. But if she maintains her balance, she's just going to start beating him.
It's
I think it's a
violent.
15.
It's educational, but mostly violent. Yay, violence!
18. Punksa maintains balance. So Punksa says, you, time to die. Smack to the head with the Dragonlance pike. Miss. Smack to the head again with the Dragonlance pike. That's a question.
Yes. Dragonlance Pike smack. Win.
Yay.
Punksa say, take your damage. Could have been better. But no, she's not trying to knock him out of the saddle yet, so.
Um.
And then the other dragon. Punksa's Dragonelle.
Yes. So I was just looking at any dragon of your choice within sight will immediately use its reaction to make a melee. And Dragonelles count as dragon.
Oh!
And it just says any dragon of your choice can use its reaction to make a melee attack.
Well,
It does not specify enemy. It does not specify friendly. It just says it has to. You can choose one to make a melee.
well, there is
Wow.
one that has only one target. That one.
So a single melee. Oh, he flubbed.
Oh.
He's rolling around in midair, very angry at his rider, apparently. And it doesn't know why.
Had a moment.
so angry.
Okay, your last child.
My last child is unsure of what's going on, so it's just going to follow the one that the other two call Mom and fly over here. And going to chomp at the officer while Punks is smacking him. One hit.
Yes. And then the second one, if we're doing that way, still did not.
Yeah.
Okay.
If it tells us something different when both hit, we'll figure it out. Right now it works.
This officer is like, what the ever loving fuck? He
Martha's reaction, though more muted, was similar to seeing what the Dragonlance was causing the dragons to do.
Hey, what the fuck? Hey, Todd? What the fuck?
We are back to Azara.
No. Yes. Is my dude still alive?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. We're
The
gonna go.
one that's saying what the fuck is not having a good time.
Who is not having a good time?
The one you shot.
Oh, well. Such is life, I guess. Hold on, I'm gonna copy my RD6, my 1D6, so I don't have to freaking type it. Okay. He should have known better.
Shoulda, but he didn't.
Correct.
Should have known better and fall in love with you.
Does that hit?
Unless
Yes,
they
that
all
hit.
have different armor class, which I doubt.
Huh?
Just a faded
We've confirmed that a 19 is a hit, so unless they all have different armor class,
Hmm.
it hit.
Nah, they're not that annoying.
Thank fuck.
Mm.
Okay.
Is he still alive?
Yes.
Okay. Hopefully not for long.
Correct.
Hell yeah.
Azara just deleting people.
Hey, that's her job. She's a bounty hunter.
You're paid
Yeah.
for business, and business is good.
Yep. You don't play when there's stuff on the line.
Sid.
Ooh, we've already got some deads on the field. I always forget. My crossbow range is pretty far, right?
Let me go see where your last crossbow attack was.
120.
100? Yeah.
100.
I feel like.
100 is like the comfy range.
Okay, so 70 is to the one that's on fire.
Yes.
Technically, he's not on fire. He's just experiencing the joys of the convection effect.
So
He is
he's really, really,
experiencing.
really hot? And not in a sexy way?
Murderously so, in fact.
Yeah,
Good
he's
heavens.
too hot. Hot
If
damn.
he doesn't pull that armor off, he's not going to end well.
Are you kidding me? Yeah.
Your crossbow no like you.
No, all of my good
You need to
ones are
start talking to it, man.
All of my good rolls went to Baldur's Gate.
You gotta
It
stop
pays
playing
off.
Baldur's
It
Gate on
pays
D&D
off.
days then.
It pays off when you start. It pays off when you start talking to your weapons. Just saying.
You can save scum in Baldur's Gate. You can't do that here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure we have to sweet talk the GM.
That too.
So, I'm going to move just a wee bit. I hope that's good enough there. And I'm going to do a... Well, I mean, this guy is already burning to death. So, I mean, a little bit of fire on this guy might not do so bad. You know, if I can manage to land it. I'm going to do a fire bolt. Is it advantage because Punks is punching his head in, or is it a normal roll?
I think it is advantage because Puncture's punching his head in.
Alrighty. Sounds like a plan. Oh, damn!
Jeez!
Absolutely.
Never mind, I know where all my good rolls went.
Mm.
I didn't mean to take them.
I know
To
where
the
you
base.
sleep.
You do know where I sleep, but you're not gonna do anything.
I'm not.
That's why I'm not worried.
Yeah, I
Baby
know.
number 1.
Baby number 1 goes first, so sorry, baby number 2, but I got the meal. Dragging it over here to eat.
Nom.
Punksa has trained them pretty well.
Horm.
So baby number 1 has been occupied.
Wasteland Dragonelle. Try to wiggle free. No. Wiggle stuck. On fire Dragon Army Officer.
Oh, fucker.
Does he take damage now? Or does he have time to try to shuck his armor?
I think it's at the end of his turn if he's still wearing the armor. I think. I could be mistaken.
Yeah, checking the timing. Bonus action to cause the damage again. If it can, the saving throw is to try and force it to see if it can hold, if it has to drop the object, which it can't. Oh, and it has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks at this point too.
Yay.
Yeah, just waiting for the cue to add more fire to the situation.
Is it all metal that he's wearing?
It is one manufactured heavy armor or item.
So his armor's glowing, but his shield is not.
Correct.
Okay. Well, he's going to have to drop his shield to take his armor off anyway, so... Now they're starting to get to different armor classes.
Sit back here. Take it off!
Oh dear.
Yeah, okay. And how do you trying to figure out the math of unarmored armor class?
Unarmored clothes have an armor class of 10.
Okay, so he's 10 plus
10 plus shield plus any bonus.
Well, he had to drop his shield to take his clothes off.
Oh,
Take
So
his armor off specifically.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's 10 plus
Does
dex
he get-
is base.
plus dex. Okay. Well, he has been successfully deshelled.
you know what that means? Punks' baby sees an easier to eat boy.
That is, the on fireness is removed.
Oh, that's a good point.
Looks at the. So which of these two Dragon Army officers is less injured at this point?
Punctia's is less injured.
This was
By a
going to
nair.
stop taking damage, so heat metal basically ends. Yeah.
It's a very narrow margin, though.
Aitha is just going to go ahead and firebolt the shelled boy. Attack roll first. Never mind. Turn concludes.
Wait,
Oh,
deshelled? You're trying to hit deshelled?
The deshelled one, but it's a nat
You
1.
hit.
No, I
It's a
don't.
nat
Nat
one.
1.
That's right. Okay, so for your further note, you need to roll a 2 or better because you match with the nat 1. Right. But Dragonelle.
Dragonelle baby says, I am hungry, and you just took off your crunchy outer layer. Chompy chomp, or bitey bite, or rendy rend. One of those things.
One of those things.
Nom nom nom, delicious.
So clearly it needs to do 2 attacks, so...
Yes.
So 1 hits, 1 misses.
Okay. That is.
That particular Dragon Army soldier would be very good with ketchup.
Yes,
Mm.
baby agrees.
Mid-deer.
Yep. All right. Well, let's see. Babies have this guy probably, so. Scoot, scoot, scoot. Chop.
Choppy chop.
I think I will rage. Which means I need to roll a d8. So, effect is. Da, 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 da. Until my rage ends, I'm surrounded by multicolor protective lights, +1 to my AC and all allies within 10 feet of me. So,
Punctia, 1 Dragonelle, and 2 Dragonelles.
yep. My temporary AC is 20. Good luck hitting me, fucker. Alright. Now. Axe. Nope.
No.
Nope.
Oh, it did
Axe
edit
is
all
dead.
of them. Fucker. Okay. Yes. I remember what everyone else's AC is.
Roll20 is a functional website.
It sure is.
And that's what I've gotten done. That is my turn.
Buddy, if you want to beg for your life, now's the time.
Bah. Oh.
I don't think you do.
Not bright enough to.
Nobody said these guys were smart about
What a
it.
shame for him.
Oh. Someday here, I'm just going to do the complete second chorus of a classic Logan Whitehurst song. It's practically the theme of our campaign.
He is
Oh.
not thrilled with Dragonelle. Trying to chomp. 8 damage. Hug shot. Avenges.
Damn fucking right. Though no, Punks is just gonna...
This is true. Straight up murder.
Punks is just gonna say, "Come on, baby, let's have some fun." This indicates fun for Punksa and not fun for Dragon Army Officer. Athletics roll for Dragon athletics roll to grapple Dragon Army Officer against his strength. Oh, beat that, you son of a bitch.
No.
Good. Grappling him, Punksa is going to jump off and use him to break her fall.
Mm,
Kathunk.
Thunk.
So that will be fall damage, but Punksa is not further attacking him.
Okay. So that is just a what's it, 1d6.
Yeah.
Would you like to roll fall damage since you are doing it to him?
I do indeed. Apparently he's got very good armor.
It protects soft squishy inside.
And because he's been grappled, he gets no reaction as Punksa gets off of him, moves over to the Wasteland Dragonelle and starts trying to free it. She gets no roll for help this turn, but she can next turn.
Okay.
It means that Baby has followed the meal.
Yes, it is baby turn, in fact.
Yes, I was being very sure about that. Baby is not happy about food that fights back. Leftmost attack is obviously the roll. First attack, 18. Probably a miss. Or rather, glances off the armor. Am I correct? Waiting before I roll the second.
That one doesn't hit this one.
Okay,
Neither.
so this
He too hungry.
This boy is not eager to be eaten. Well,
That or Dragonelle's playing too much cat and mouse.
yes, the Dragonelle is just saying, "You hit me, I'm going to punish you." Swat, 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 swat. You ever see a cat just start chain smacking another cat? Yeah, that's what's
yeah.
Even when it's just the little tap, 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 tap ones. The little. Is that a. Yes. Azara, you have your choice.
Oh.
One is not wearing armor.
We'll go for that one.
Yeah, that one is the one not wearing armor.
Yeah, we'll go for that one.
Oh, he's not on fire anymore. I could do something about that. Damn.
You hit.
Oh, yay! For a moment, I thought she wasn't gonna hit.
I know.
I forgot he was not wearing armor.
You double clicky.
What? Oh,
Roll 20 is a
my
functional
bad.
weapon.
My
Roll
bad. I'm
20.
sorry.
Roll 20 is a functional website.
Mm-hmm.
So you pew.
Pew
Oh,
pew.
he's dead? Okay, so I
Aw.
have one more. Can I switch to somebody else?
I don't think you can move Hunter's Mark, but you can kill the other guy.
Yeah, Hunter's Mark is
Okay.
a bonus action, so.
You know, Hunter's Mark can stay.
But you can
Hold on
certainly
one
attack the other guy.
1 second. Hold on. Back. Sorry about that. Okay, so no Hunter's Mark, but yeah.
Ooh, yes. That is definitely a hit.
There you go.
Yep.
Oh, they're murdered. Yeah.
Saying you
Zara's
did a
kicking
murder.
ass and taking names.
Hell yeah.
Or whatever, however the saying goes.
Snacky, snacky. So Sid.
I will be right back.
Okay.
Well, we still have 3 very confused Dragonels, I'm pretty sure.
They are very confused. They're kind of
Yeah.
shifting like, I should probably go home, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if we have enough room to adopt all of them. So
what,
many. There's so
we
many
do?
though. But there's so many and they're so big.
Tungsten is
Come
busy
pick
trying to
me
calm
up.
this one, so it may be up to someone else to try or not.
You see, if there's nothing to attack, Sid is just gonna, I guess, hold turn because Sid does not want to get in the way of potential taming.
So Punksha.
Not with the rolls I've been having tonight.
Punks is going to look up at the closest one and say, "Dear, give me some meat."
Got it.
Punks is going to hold up the meat that you in offer for the baby. Animal handling roll.
Which baby?
Right now, she's just kind of. She's closest to this one, so that it's probably
Okay.
going to respond. So
Tries to understand the offer. Food.
Would you like
character sheet
noms?
closed for some reason. Why did Punks' character sheet close?
I don't know. That's quite rude of it. Roll20 is a functional website.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt there.
yeah.
We are now at 4.
That baby is fed, and the other babies are probably like, food. This one is probably up to Medir since Punks is a little tied up at the moment.
Yeah.
Or anyone else that wants to try.
Yeah.
I'm not saying no. I'm saying Punks has got 2 Dragonels she's worried about. So
Does Medir wish to try?
Yes.
What color is Jay down there? Jay is purple.
Gonna try animal handling.
Keep in mind that the color may change session to session.
Yeah, well, today.
I'm pretty sure at this point these Dragonels are just going to be all one Dragonel, and we're probably going to leave them behind or use them for mounts later on.
Fusion Ha into one Dragonel. Fusion dance.
Aw. It didn't work. Oh, wow.
Do you want me to try? See if
Yeah.
Azara has it?
Try.
Would you like to come up and try to tame one of the 2 remaining Dragonels?
Sure.
Unless you want to help with freeing the other Dragonel.
I mean, I could try, but I don't think I would succeed.
You can certainly
Let's see what. Let's see. Oh shit!
try. Punks is
I
gonna
mean,
call
it
out.
probably would think I'm food.
Hold on.
gonna call out
Animal handling.
words. Just
Alright.
hold the food up.
Oof.
Oh
Wow.
no!
A fucking 1.
Oh.
Jesus
Okay.
Christ.
At least it went away
Never
from Azara.
mind.
I was gonna say Azara, get away, but no, it just was like, nope.
Never
this,
freaking mind.
This one over here is in front of Nissa. Is that one free to try?
It's a little sus, but yes.
It's a little sus. Okay. Well, I can't imagine I'm going to succeed here.
You can certainly try. No, I think the other one's left for good, but this one is still an option.
Is it normal roll or?
Normal roll.
Normal roll, it's a high.
Yeah, I'm not getting anywhere with that.
Nope.
Goodbye.
Yeah, I'm pretty
So,
sure. But we
Sorry,
did.
baby.
the Wasteland Dragonelle needs a strength check to free it.
Oh boy. Length.
Hang on.
That's a save, not a check.
Oh.
Yeah. And also, Punksa is helping, so you can get advantage on that.
Okay. Is that it?
You didn't roll advantage.
I
but
didn't
yes,
roll advantage. Me.
one more roll.
One more roll.
There you go.
There.
So, Coppery Dragonelle. It wary. It watch. It locks eyes once free. With Sid. But then you go.
Oh. Okay, goodbye.
But it stared at you. Very intently.
It stared at me intently.
And now we have 4 Dragonelles.
How are we going to feed all of these children? As long as there's a
That's-
dragon army.
I mean, I would say they're your babies, so I think that's your problem.
Yeah.
Okay, so uneventful for the rest of the trip to the cove. It's the one that had the cave where you last saw Dalamar. He has left, unsurprisingly. But
got other shit to do.
Abandoned us.
One of the human captains recognizes you guy and immediately is like waving. He gets his ship starting, ready to go. Everyone else is keeping an eye out for Darrett and his troops. I forgot to mention it, but remember the human who was like, "Have you seen dragons in the area?" He was hanging out with you to help you. Go zoom, and he's like, "I'm gonna go back to Heart's Hollow." But any word he hears, he will find a way to help you guys out.
Especially since Punksa has more dragonels.
Yes. And the winds are in your favor. So somehow these 150 miles is one day. Long
Nice.
rest on the boat.
Long
Damn.
rest.
And we are back to Calaman. Come on.
Throwing my stack of flashes of genius.
Back to Calaman. You have docked. Town is tense. Where go first?
Aetha's first reflex is to go straight for the seat of government.
Yeah, Punksa really does think that we gotta tell Marshal Vendry, hey,
Okay.
stuff happened.
Yeah.
After finding someone trustworthy to look after the babies. Keep them fed with lots of meat.
Googly boogly. Marshall Vendry. It's all gone to shit.
So the familiar conference hall and its large round table have seen significant repair since you were last here.
I would hope.
They clean up all the stains.
They cleaned up all the stains. Marshal Vendry and Lord Baccaris sit at the table along with various bickering strangers who wear the colors of Calaman Guilds.
Not
Opposite
that
the door,
fuck
a
again.
woman in simple clothes sits in the governor's chair, watching the proceedings with uncertainty. Marshal
Not
Vendry
this
sees you and
fuck
stands,
again.
surprise clear on her face.
Not this ditto again.
She
Not this asshole again.
immediately gets everyone else to shut up, welcomes you guys back, because none of us remembered to send any word. She thought everyone was dead.
Hey, we sent word to Garrett. We didn't have a carrier pigeon. We had a carrier dragonelle, but I'm pretty sure that would have been even more panicky.
Yes.
Yeah.
There. Yeah.
Vendry tries to get you guys to leave with her so she can hear the report. Just her. Baccaris, however, demands that the entire council should hear what news you bring. And the governor hesitantly agrees, and so Vendry reluctantly is just like, all right. What happened up there?
It happened. It was bad.
Great
A lot
movie and all went to
happened.
shit.
So much.
There's a
I thought we'll
floating
actually
tower.
proceed.
Wait,
Yeah,
wait,
I
wait,
thought
wait, wait. As everyone else mulls over what they're going to say, Punksa is proudly going to say, I got babies.
Like, that's the news they wanted to hear,
I'm the
honey.
face palms. Okay,
Sid?
allow me to explain. You rarely hear either. They have raised their voice here.
Yeah,
Sid
let
is
Eintha.
While Eintha is talking, Sid is just going to gently pat Puncture's hand and be like, "That's a little low on the list of priorities right now, babe." So just
Yeah. Yeah, just let honey, just let Eintha explain the important stuff. I know
can't
the babies are
reach
important.
your lips because I'm too low on the ground, but shh.
Like, the babies are important, but that's not the kind of important they're asking about.
Eintha, go on.
Basically, Aitha gives a accurate report that they were looking for the City of Lost Names, what the city was. It was an important target of a certain visitor.
Previously dead jackass.
Aitha sighs and continues. Suffice it to say, unfortunately, their efforts were successful, though we successfully did some dent to their forces, but they acquired a single tower, which, from what I can tell, they are probably intending to use here. They're going for a siege.
Okay. You said a single tower. Can they make more? Should we be worried about more?
Unknown.
Unknown.
I doubt it, but it would require they have resources that I don't think even the Dragon Army can pull off, but I can't say it's impossible.
So what do we do about it? How do we knock it out of the sky?
Aitha closes their eyes.
Don't know.
As if genuinely trying to consider this question. I don't know yet. It is their primary weapon. That much I can say with instant certainty. But of course, they will come as their usual force.
If it can fly, what use are the walls?
For one, they
Just
limit
fine.
the they still limit the angles it can attack from.
Punksa is just going to smile and shake her head and say, "It can fly, but it's not very fast. I'd be more worried about the ground troops that are going to be escorting it."
Mm-hmm.
I think Punch is right on that front. They'll be using it as a, for lack of a better word, a heavy. It's something we have to watch out for, that they're hoping will be enough to distract from the action, from their primary assault. At the same time, again, it does have to be taken very seriously.
The council just kind of like starts reiterating some of those questions as they get a little more anxious, and then Vendry's like, "You guys can go take a nap. Your rooms are still upstairs."
Oh, that's good.
So based off what you've seen, you've probably got about a week before that thing starts moving more ominously. So, you have time to poke around town.
Try to figure out what we're doing.
Punksa is going to be making arrangements to play with her, to see to her baby's well-being and training, and also is probably going to be going off to inform her goblin friends that, hey, we've got some developments. And probably some action.
Having an additional force on our side is definitely one of the better results of all that has happened so far.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Punksa is also going to interject to Vendry that she's really sown some discord between the goblins and the dragon army. So the goblins are probably on our side. Just don't abuse them. Though she doubts that the council wants to hear that.
We got them on our side by basically saying we could treat you better than you've been treated. And I may have made up a lie about a goblin that does or does not exist.
Look how divinity works. He probably exists now somewhere.
Yeah.
I thought turns looking particularly deeply concerned, even by their standards.
Don't look at me. I didn't.
know you didn't.
You will bob into existence.
Talk will pop into existence.
I don't know what to do about the big thing in the sky that's going to come attack us.
Well, Nessa can probably check in with her black-robed buddy, who's probably not actually a
Let
buddy.
me see if I have something for her.
I mean, I could go check in and at least let them know, hey, I passed. I passed, bitch. Except not like that.
I live, bitch.
Valuable anthropological information for people that want it. If only there wasn't an army on the march.
Just saying, yeah.
Punksa lives simply, so Punksa has stated her plans. Things like repairs and training and...
I have nothing for Wyhand. So you could visit her and she'd be like, "You want to buy something or what?"
Yeah,
Oh,
so
congrats on passing your test. You know.
okay, so that's probably not going to help much, but she'll at least go by and say, "Hey, I did it. I did the thing." And maybe buy something. Maybe.
Lord knows we've got the gold for it.
We do have a gold for it.
We have so much now.
We
So
have
much
a
gold.
lot. We're rich, but at what cost?
Yeah.
Dragon Army, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The resource
Chatting with Vendry during this time reveals that the Dragon Army has been nibbling around the area. None of them have like directly attacked Vogler, or no, sorry, not Vogler. Calaman.
I guess say Vogler's the one that already got sacked.
Yeah, Vogler actually appears to be sack occupied at the moment. They're just hanging there. And she was like, "I thought that was weird, but flying fortress coming? I think I know what they were waiting for."
Yeah.
Indeed.
She has withdrawn all troops to Calaman and are doing her best to shore up the defenses along the walls, but there's a flying fortress.
Yeah.
Punxa has flying babies.
Punxa does have flying babies.
Well,
So
But
if we
not
want to,
exactly a massive force of them, Aitha says, but they could form a way up.
they sure can.
Enough to get all of us up there, at least.
Song of Advance time to the final day.
Yes.
Aitha will definitely be poking around, trying to see if they can find opportunities to apply a little bit of alchemical chaos to the town's advantage. Things like crafting firebomb resources and
In Aintha's travels to find stuff to do that with, you see a blacksmith that says "weapons out of stock. Sorry and good luck."
Well.
Yep. Well, Aitha's ability to craft might help produce a few resources, but trying to make
There is an old man with a pointed green hat who sits on a bench, telling a group of children a story of the heroic knight Huma Dragonbane.
That sounds like it's something we should probably listen to.
worth a listen at the least. Yes.
Also, completely out of character. I love how we're just completely glossing over the fact that Punxa got a god-blessed Dragonlance and nobody's mentioning it.
Looks left, looks right.
Aitha's been suppressing the thought.
Yeah.
The idea that Punxa has essentially, through a combination of methodologies and acquisitions, become a kind of lesser dragon lord is not something they want to think about too hard. Would you in their situation?
She's on our side, so you know.
Yes, that helps, but not as much as I'd like.
Is this your moment? Is this where you're drawing the line in the sand? What is Aitha willing to put up with today?
Not this.
Not fucking this.
Oh, they're willing to put up with it. They're just not trying not to think about it. There's a very important difference here. After perhaps a day or two in, they might think to raise the legendary Dragonlance and feel like they're going to regret bringing that. If it might work, if it might help, then it might help. At the very least, if it could become a rallying symbol for the city.
Punksa is totally going to be like, look, I just have been being nice to dragons and helping out, and I got this nifty poking stick out of it.
Raise I just picture Puncture raising the Dragonlance, and it light comes down from the ceiling dramatically.
Nifty poking stick.
Nifty
I
poking stick.
I need to make a sticker or something that's just a Dragonlance with the words "nifty poking stick" underneath it.
Oh, indeed.
So during this day, a soldier is just like something's up at the west gate. He's worried about what his captain's doing because he's concerned that his blah 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 blah. He doesn't want to make a scene or oppose a superior officer, but one of the captains has shut the gate on refugees.
Oh,
That's no
Not cool.
that's not good.
That could actually make this situation much more aggressive. That we don't need a fight breaking out here of all times.
Can you guys help
We're on
him
our
not make a scene?
Yeah.
the nods. We are in
Historically, that's not in Punksa's wheelhouse, but we could give it a go.
So the portcullis of the trade gate has been lowered. There are dozens of anxious civilians on the outside, banging on the gate and pleading for entry. Inside, there are 8 Calawan soldiers with their spears ready, nervously eyeing the gate and their captain. He is a human named Oaklid Narhelm.
That doesn't sound like a human name, but okay.
Might be Narnhelm.
Yeah.
Hi.
I the size as they approach. Please explain what is going on here. Clearly aimed at the captain.
He has heard there are draconians that can steal shapes.
Steal? Not just change shape? Steal?
I will remind you
not-
that the first Civac you fought looked like it was a Calaman soldier.
Oh
I
dear.
thought they were just shapeshifters.
He's an asshole, but he ain't wrong.
We thought
So he's
Then it had
worried
just-
that in these large groups, there's draconians.
I mean, it's not entirely out of the realm of possibility.
It's not an unreasonable worry, but
Punksa's just going to say, I got this in hand. She's just going to smile and say, just ask all the refugees to say fuck the Dragon Queen. No one can
Not literally fuck the Dragon Queen. We need to be absolutely clear on this.
Yeah, don't give her what she wants.
Aitha just audibly sighs. Asking for a loudly declared disloyalty to the Dragon Queen is possible, and then we have to be watching for ones who hesitate at this. Those ones,
Yeah,
it's not optimal though if we assume that the specific kind of draconian is sufficiently adept and practiced liar, but that's not necessarily a strong assumption for an organized force.
I mean,
Punksa just pause and
there are those that could be really good actors.
Is there an opening? Is there a window or a gate or an opening to look out the gate?
I think, yeah. It's the portcullis. Those tend to be the fence metal ones, if I remember right.
Yes.
Is anyone going to stop Punks as she goes towards the thing? Because she's got a real simple plan for this.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Oh dear, Puncture, what are you doing?
Chance.
Oh no.
Is Aitha going to stop Punksa?
Aitha will
This
start
is
to
not.
approach, but Puncture is definitely too fast.
Oh, Punksa's just walking. She knows that her ideas are not always good. But if we let her get away with it, Punksa's just going to peek through the gate and just going to yell out, "Hey, anyone else here think that the Dragon Queen smells like an old fish market?"
Sid just
Aitha visibly
wide
stopped.
eyes.
Meteors is going. Oh.
Oh, this is joining.
This is
I
this
have
is
nothing about whether they should or not.
this
So
is the half work that I loved. This is
there's
my
a lot of
girlfriend.
like, huh? But no real like, how dare you?
I mean, it's not guaranteed to work, but it's worth a try.
The fact
Punksa's just going to smile, satisfied, and look back to the captain and say, "I don't know about the rest of the refugees, but these ones are safe."
I mean, well, I don't know if we can count on that,
like
but at least they passed the first test.
there's a bigger concern, even independent. You have a point here, but the more of them are outside, the worse the opening attacks will be on the city. Bringing them in, the net safety advantage is worth the risk. This particular group.
Yeah, we could keep a better eye on them if they're in here. It is a risk, though.
It's a risk, but it's worth taking. Besides which, look, my homeland is ruined thanks to these forces. But trying to
And mine.
Wasn't trying to derail
You're
you,
just
just
very
ourselves-
quietly.
Should we talk it
abandoning-
over with Vendry first?
abandoning the principles. That's almost literally what this force wants.
It's true.
Mhm.
We should talk with Vendry about it just to be sure, but I mean, I don't see any reason not to. I do think
Open
they should
open it
definitely-
here. Open it now. We need them moving.
Okay.
Aitha's hesitation is shrinking over the second.
Punksa's letting Aitha talk, and like Punksa's got her own plan, but she's letting the smart people talk. She's contributed.
Giving up our principles now of all times, that's just disaster. That's disaster walking.
Yeah. I'm always going to be a little suspicious, but I mean, I get it.
You have to be decisive enough in the opening waves.
Okay. Do you think though, even though we're letting them in, we should talk with, the people in charge to
Make them solemnly swear that the Dragon Queen can get fucked off the plane.
Mhm.
And that she
yeah.
smells like an old fish market.
Well, I mean, I just feel like we need to kind of, have some sort of plan just in case just in case one of them does start showing any signs of what we are afraid of. Well, not necessarily afraid of, but what we are suspicious of.
Anticipating.
Anticipating. Seems pretty sus. Among Us theme.
Amongst refugees, Aida says, would not be militarily of much value. To be direct, she glances towards the captain. There is more useful if they were going to attempt to replace employees like that, there is a more useful target.
Mm.
You have successfully convinced them to at least make them, make large groups react to Dragon Queen insults.
Amazing. Just talk shit about the Dragon Queen. It'll be fine. Eventually they'll have enough and they'll just explode. Maybe.
Do those ones explode? I think.
Silver ones become giant shriekers.
I'm pretty sure they'd all become giant shriekers if they heard Punksa say that their queen smells like a fish market.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
I just want to remind you people that Punksa is as dumb as a post.
Uh-huh.
So, Punksha has the highest passive perception.
The problem is the dumb as a post plants have been the ones that worked too consistently.
Uh-huh.
Punksa has a 19 passive perception, so.
Yes. I remembered you got extra wisdom, therefore, yes. You spot a dragonelle with 2 riders.
A baby. 2 riders.
Flying close.
That's unusual.
It looks like it's aiming for Castle Calaman. You do not see any dragon army colors. They're not in full red. In fact, the dragonelle appears coppery.
Oh.
Punksa's gonna say.
Perhaps a certain one from earlier.
I see a baby. I see a baby. Come on, Sid. I think that's the one that likes you. Grab Sid. Not even gonna wait. She's just gonna grab Sid and carry her to the castle, running the whole way.
On a boat, broken stone buttress jutting from it, the ancient tower wall perches an exhausted dragonelle, its coppery scales glimmering in the sunlight. 2 figures tend to the dragonelle, one in rugged leather, the other wearing the armor of a knight of Solamnia. It's Clistrin and Derek.
It's our boy!
And it is the baby.
It is the baby! Our boy and the baby!
Yay!
Both of our babies!
So they're happy to see you. They're quite glad nothing horrible happened. Not long after leaving you guys at the docks, Clistrin found the dragonelle. It was friendly, and it let Clistrin ride it.
Yay!
Clistrin and the dragonelle managed to soar close to the castle. There are tunnels in the base of the citadel, and the fact that they glow with the same horrible purple light suggests that they connect to the temple above. So Clistrin found Derek, and Derek hadn't boarded one of the ships yet, so he offered a ride faster. There was a couple more friendly wasteland dragonelles that followed Clistrin and Derek, but they kind of broke off when they got close to the city. And also, you have Punksha's baby.
Say you gotta feed them.
Getting them. If we can retrieve them, we can retrieve them. that could be one way to get a slightly larger strike force in range of the city. Of course, that's a non-trivial if.
Yes.
Punks is just gonna stand up and flex her pectoral muscles in a pose that Hildebrand would be proud of. Says, "Leave it to me and Clistrin."
Genuinely might be a good plan. If you got the amount of time you can safely devote is in question, but track the area, track them down, see if we can recruit them. One Dragon Owl can carry about 2 riders safely for a reasonable distance. We've seen this enough times.
Mm-hmm.
Given all this, well, it's not guaranteed to work, but it's...
Derek thinks that the tunnels makes a lot more sense than landing on the surface and dealing with all the troops up there and the undead dragons. So,
the nods.
And
Yeah.
the Citadel does have a kicked wasp look to it, but if there is a distraction, then it would be easier to get into the foundation, into the tunnels of the foundation.
What better distraction than battle, and especially Aetha raises a bit of an alchemical potion, things that can bring certain kinds of pain to to anything that approaches. Reducing their ability to operate in melee forces... Oh, no, that's not quite right. I just genuinely reconsidering. But the implication they were trying to get to was that if they can get a... Closing the eyes. Basically, especially applying resources like... Do we have access to gnome flingers? Not for flinging people. They think to specify, like 3 seconds after that, they...
Tatiana was on one of the boats. They could probably... The boat's not here yet, it doesn't look like.
Depending on timing, if we can get some... If we can use the gnome flingers are capable of launching a person a pretty extreme uncontrolled distance. Uncontrolled is fine in this... Relatively uncontrolled is fine in this context if we are looking to create a explosive...
They've got ballistae. Several, actually. There's a bunch on the walls. Not quite uncontrolled, but you can always tie a bottle to the head of it.
That could work. We only need enough of them cause some chunk of disarray for a period of time while a strike force slips in through the bottom. Of course, Aetha's already considering possibilities, including the possibility of that purple smoke being toxic. They realize something for resisting if it's toxic would be a good idea. So I need to forge that. There'll be much creation to do, it seems. But if we can... So Aetha's idea is Punksha with a couple helpers heads out with this golden dragon eel to find the other dragon eels to increase the size of the expeditionary force. Aetha, along with any other alchemy experts in town, develops 2 things: explosives, alchemical explosives, particularly ones that aren't necessarily fire impact, to to try and cause problems at the Citadel for a short period of time. Even a few strikes could cause disarray sufficient to, create a good hefty distraction. Such a distraction would combined with the same dragon eels, could get us in almost entirely unnoticed. Correctly landed, it would get us in, and from there we do what we can to either bring it down. If we can bring down that fortress, half their plan falls completely the hell apart.
Mm-hmm.
And if we bring it down, and if we can manipulate where it drops, they smirk. Well, it could be causing more if it's over their forces when it drops. I'm not going to hope for something as simple as that literally crushes their force. But what it would do is send them scattering in a period of time. I don't think I need to tell any military expert in this area what even half an hour of disarray can do for opening opportunities for siege breaking.
Like this plan.
That's the gist of it.
Yep.
Right?
Big boobs.
I'm sorry, my brain has gone full empty.
Yeah, no, I get it. I'm in the same boat here. My brain is very herderp.
Yes.
Yep, multi.
And gas filtering just in case the purple shit's full. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. If we knew one way or the other, that would impact. But right now,
yes.
We do not know.
So, out of character, I see 2 sections before it mentions Dragonelles again. If we want to split the puncture off again, we can.
Punksa is happy to do, out of character, Punksa is happy to do anything to help. Especially if it gets her more babies.
So this would be like early afternoon. It'll be dawnish. Maybe even early, or like just before noon, before the Dragonelles come back. And it's not an easy night. So, it's a very good plan. It makes a lot of sense. Do the players want to split the party?
I'm good with it.
Punksa is happy to split the party. The rest of you, it's up to you.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Calman, Vogler.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is a big city.
Yeah.
It's large.
Gigante.
Large.
So, in that case, they give Dragonelle gets a snack, Clostern stretches, takes like a 5-minute cat nap, and they head out with Punksha.
Yes. Punksa happily riding behind Clistrin. That's his Dragonelle. She isn't mommy for this one.
Backpack full of jerky.
Hey now. For this, we want actual pork haunches. But yes, Punksa is setting out with Clistrin. And honestly, this is probably going to be more for the rest of you guys, since this is a pretty easy plan for Punksa and Clistrin unless there's combat.
There does not appear to be anything for me. Enjoy your little vacation collecting as many Dragonelles as you can.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
collecting Dragonelles, talking Dragonelles with Clistrin, her new best friend.
Frolicking through the fields with Dragonelles.
I thought would have warranted to only take a day or two on this, at most a day on this effort for timing reasons. They're definitely concerned about more chaos.
Because the Citadel is visible from the walls.
Yeah, we don't have a lot of time, but we got time for some fun.
If frolicking for like 10 minutes makes them happier.
I emphasize, but does not begrudge at least some time for frolicking.
A brief frolic.
Imagine me and you. It's true. It's only right to think about the one you love.
So, as dusk approaches, an alarm sounds from the western wall for everybody else. The Red Dragon Army and its flying citadel are much more visible. All of Calaman's soldiers are called to defensive positions. Derek finds you guys and takes you guys to the Trade Center rampart.
Here we go.
If ever you're worried, just think, what would Punksa do?
I think people are worried about that part. The west-facing ramparts of the trade gate are abuzz with soldiers rushing reports in and orders out. Amid the activity stands Marshal Vendry, issuing sharp commands to an endless array of lieutenants. Every so often, the marshal's gaze passes through the tangle of soldiers to the field beyond the walls. There, thousands of soldiers in red and black raise the Dragon Army's camp beyond the reach of Calaman's defenders. War machines roll into position between crimson banners bearing the Dragon Queen's claw-like symbol. Above, Dragonelles soar in rigid formations alongside the Dragon Army's most terrifying weapon, the Flying Citadel. Otherworldly smokes roil from the ruined temple atop the floating island as it drifts into place above the battlefield. The reanimated corpses of ancient dragons circle the ruins, glowing with the same terrible light as the temple itself. Marshal Vendry she's got like 5 minutes. She's like, I don't have any specific plans for you guys. Be ready for whatever emergencies you can spot. She doesn't think the Dragon Army will actually start the siege tonight. But why rest on that?
Almost guaranteed there'll be scout strikes or something. They'll want to give pokes at the defenses. How big they'll put into it, I have no clue. I emphasize, not that it took much to get my king to do something stupid. They may still be sore about that.
Mm-hmm.
About losing their homeland to the king making a really dumbass call.
Yeah. Fault is real.
Do we want to start an encounter? We're 15 minutes from time.
Yeah.
I think this
is
is
probably a good time point. I suspect they're probably not going to finish the campaign next week, so this is probably a good pause point.
Yeah.
Oh no, so we're on chapter... Yeah, so chapter 7 is the last chapter. However, This is a 25-room citadel.
Oh.
This is the big final dungeon. No surprise there.
And we are like 3 little tiles away from the citadel. So, we might get partially into the citadel next week. We shall see.
The important thing is we get chances to sow chaos.
Yeah.
Next time on Aba-DnD-Onia, Shadow of the Dragon Queen, what does Punksha get up to? With no supervision.
From Punk's point of view, this
Oh
campaign has
god,
been
she
game
is
of-
unsupervised.
Look, all
Nathan
I'm
will
saying
only
is-
realize about the time that Punksha flies off that they have, in fact, arranged a plan that involves leaving Punksha unsupervised.
I hope that I was able to brew some drinks strong enough for this realization. Look, all I'm saying is if Punksa comes back next week riding a bronze dragon, you owe me a drink.
Yep.
The biggest Sneepy. The biggest Sneepy.
Let's see if I can find a specific image.
Volume on? Well, it was only when I went to the bathroom.
Okay.
It was just me. Everyone else had volume, so it's fine. But I was gonna say Cactus also streamed today, so Cactus did
and
lots
worked.
of stuff and worked. Cactus did lots of stuff.
I did not realize Cactus streamed. I would have attended.
Oh,
Busy day for
Cac-
Cactus.
Cactus put it in promo. Cactus has new avatar. It's adorable
Cactus
and
is
jiggly.
also a Jello.
Yes.
Practice has Jello.
I ping a J to the Jello. Bye.
Oh, I was out when Cactus was streaming. That's why. I thought that was bored.
Yeah.
Incomplete. One minute.
Punk snaps her fingers. Driftvale City's music starts playing.
Hey. Yeah. I stand by this particular use of a, believe it or not, public domain movie.
I believe it.
Oh, the Dover Boys is public domain?
Yes, because they forgot to renew the copyright.
That's hilarious.
Yes. Excellent.
What a cute little Jello cactus.
It's so cute.
It does have an issue where I just look sleepy all the time because it has I don't have super open eyes and it's a pain to hold my eyes super open all the time. So it just
Mhm.
and then
You
B,
just
my
look-
glasses.
It just looks sleepy, and that's fine.
Wait, you mean that's not cactus all the time?
Mm-hmm.
Cactus always sleepy.
Cactus is always sleepy. It works.
That's my secret
Eep.
cat.
Eepy cactus.
EB cactus. Yeah, and the GIF won't upload. Or it's too big for Discord. And I guess it's too big for Imgur. So
Oh, weird.
I will have to try to split it somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, Imgur did some functional website things where it accidentally deleted an multiple entire stacks of my images.
Yeah,
Mm.
Imager is going through some shit.
It
Yeah.
got the bottle from Plurk, who got it from Discord. I'd say it got it from X as well, but we all know that X is just on coke.
I
Yeah,
refuse
X
to
is
call
on
it
something
X, it's
harder than
Twitter.
that. It's still Twitter. Yeah.
It's still Twitter. It is still Twitter. I'm just
Mhm.
saying that as
Twitter
a web
is on
as a
Elon
website.
Musk.
The only person I've known to straight up call it X, unironically, other than its CEO, is Dr. Eggman.
Well,
To-
now it's just funny.
what was great about that line was that he's like, I like it. I think it's a nice name. And Sonic's response was literally, "You would."
You would.
You
You would.
I mean,
You would. It's
yes.
true.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, well, is anybody doing anything? What is that? I don't know what those. I am getting behind on games. I don't know what half of these games are.
Same, bestie.
I think for now I'll just end it tonight. Nobody's really doing anything I'm super interested in going to look at.
Fair.
Yep.
Fair and fair.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll be back on Wednesday with Minecraft while I continue working on my Hood's house. And Friday will be 14. It just won't be Panda. We'll probably be either doing MSQ or Punching Gods.
Punching Gods for clothes.
Punching Gods for clothes.
Or punching horrible whatever cactuses for clothes.
Yep.
Soul-eating thing for clothes.
Punching things for clothes.
Quite literally raiding people for clothing.
Punching clothes for things.
Yes.
What?
All right.
This isn't Kill a Kill. We're not doing that.
No.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, time for bed.
Yes.
Go.
Ready, bye.
Everyone.
Night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.